That's what I feel like I'm good at, is taking things that weren't intended to go together, and that's what then creates something new.
There's not a sound that we can't make, there's not a beat that we can't create, there's not an artist we can't record. Now what?
So I want to begin by asking both of you, what was sort of your reaction when you got asked to be a part of this project? What was sort of your reaction to the project, and then going about sort of doing the research you needed to do about the musical genre?
I was a little skeptical at first, and that's exactly what it took, was research to figure out that there was a way in which I could visualize myself creating a track that I would be proud of and feel really good about, but would still embrace the concept behind the film, which was to combine my style with a completely foreign genre.
I thought it was a cool project just because it took so many different artists and made them almost completely uncomfortable in so many ways, which is, we all get so like into our own thing, and it's so, when someone asks you to step outside the box, it's interesting how some people react, and I didn't know much about Derek, and I did my research on Derek and fell in love with his music. I'm a huge House fan, and all my friends were like, Pretty Lights, love Pretty Lights. I'm like, oh my god, I don't even, I haven't heard of Derek. So I love, my last album, Lady and Gentleman, dug back into that old school style of country music. He definitely embraces the older school style of music and makes it his own and brings it to a new generation of fans. So I think we had a lot in common, and I jumped at the chance because I think we both kind of we didn't know what was going to happen when we walked in with each other, but I kind of let go of who I was, which was great, and he became like a director in a way, and I became basically a voice, which was really fun to just not be me for a little while.
I love the moment in the film where Trombone Shorty, based on what his stomach was craving for, inspired the song and the lyrics. Could you talk about where musical inspiration comes from, sort of the odd places it comes from sometimes, and how it can inspire you to create something different?
With this particular song, there was a moment when Trombone Shorty and I were saying our goodbyes. He was like, what you getting into later? I was like, I don't know, what about you? He said, I think I'm gonna go get some gumbo. I was like, aha, ding. I wrote that down. Thank you. And all of the things started to flow after that. But I've never worked with the Dap-Kings and the selected musicians from the Dap-Kings, particularly, that were involved. And everybody just had this funk. Everybody in the room was funky. Everybody. And everybody just put in this bowl a piece of their thing, Rice is the main ingredient of the gumbo that was marked. The rhythm of it, or the beat, or the heartbeat is like the flavor. That was it. The Dap-King, the different ingredients that make the gumbo hearty. And I put my foot in it.
To kind of stir it all up.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Most Def came and added the Cajun spice.
He's right, the spice, of course. Yeah. Oh, that's a wonderful analogy. And tell me about meeting Martha Reeves and touring Detroit with you. And it's an amazing moment when she sees this old building that she used to perform in be torn down.
Yeah, it's a beautiful location, right on the water. I mean, it's a gorgeous building, all granite on the outside. It was just, it was like, and I guess after many years of running into dead ends, that it was finally the moment when it was coming down, and so they'd all just happened to, fall into place for our visit, and you could see when Martha that there was like a lot of that coming out, a lot of the years of trying to save this building. There was no going back. This building was coming down. She still walks around that town with pride, and people love her, and it's really, and she loves living there. She's an ambassador to the town, and she's Queen Martha. She's Miss Martha. But kids wave, and strangers hug her, and it's like, that's, a powerful thing that that we should get across in that song. So, and I think we ended up getting there.
This project and this process sort of says about music and the longevity of all different sort of genres of music.
we're really happy with the song. We think it's one of the best things we've ever done. So we're super pleased with the song, and I think it, you know, it says that music is music is music. I mean, music is not one thing that you can pigeonhole or put into a box. I mean, music, electronic music can work with all these different genres. And so I think that was one of the key elements or themes of the film, you know, that electronic music draws on all of these different genres, and all these other genres work well with electronic music.